Hi. I've been having one of those technical days today. I couldn't even get the video to start recording earlier, and the internet's been down all over the place, not just me. And in fact, today I wanted to talk about the week I had last week, where I spent 17 hours on Zoom, and after that I was completely zoomed out, you could say. But I learned a few things because some of the Zoom conferences I was on were actually talking about virtual working. And I had written to myself at the top of my notepad before I started, no multitasking. Because I know that I have this massive tendency to listen with one ear. I did it at school and I still do it, to listen with one ear to what's going on, and at the same time to be doing my emails or to be checking my diary, to putting in some appointments, maybe making an appointment online or something like that. Terrible, terrible habit. So I knew that I shouldn't do that. And then there was a really, really great speaker called David Rock, who's an American writer who writes about the brain and how to work and how to manage people. Go and look at his book. And I was listening to his talk, and I had a few insights. And one thing that he said was actually, if you get the conditions right, you can communicate really, really well over Zoom, over virtual media, because in fact, when you're face to face with people, sometimes they don't want to say certain things to you. It's like too delicate. And you might have noticed how people will say in emails things that they wouldn't say in person. And apparently, he's found that it's a bit the same when you work virtually, that people will actually open up more than if they were face to face with you. So I thought that was quite interesting as an insight. But there are some rules that you have to observe to have a good virtual conference. And as I said, one of them is not multitasking, making sure that everyone accepts that the attention is on you for that period of time, which means that you need to put it into short blocks of time. The reason I went completely crazy was because I had like 8 hours at a time straight down, 3 hours, then a break, then 3 hours, and it was just impossible to keep your concentration for that long. So it's kind of interesting because I really think that's the way things are going to go. Certainly for me in my profession, maybe not for everybody, but I think that people are going to be working more and more like this because we don't want to take transport, and the companies certainly won't want to pay it, and we need to be able to survive ourselves. So we'll have to set the conditions and say, okay, now I need a break. Sorry, I'm losing concentration. Can we have a quick break, and so on. All right, so I'm going on a bit too long, but we'll be back certainly on this subject because that's my life day in day out, is online, everything online. So have a good day. See you soon.